Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, August 9th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. All right, at least here in Annapolis, that hype for Debbie was way overblown. Yes, it rained, but not that much, and the wind was not that bad, and the tides were not that high. Now that I've said that, I'll probably be eating my words a little bit later on today. Anyhow, it is Friday, and we do have some news, so we better get into it, shall we? A 66-year-old man from Annapolis was arrested yesterday after reportedly pointing a shotgun at passing motorists on Bembe Beach Road. The man was upset about speeding in his neighborhood. The Annapolis police did take him into custody without incident, and Captain Justin Kleindienst of the Annapolis Police Department did say that they have received multiple complaints about speeding in the area. Residents should rely on law enforcement rather than pointing guns at drivers. And that's some good advice right there. Maryland Comptroller Brooke Learman has announced the return of Shop Maryland Tax-Free Week, and that gets underway on Sunday, August 11th through Saturday, August 17th. And during that period, shoppers won't have to pay Maryland's 6% sales tax on clothing and shoes priced under $100 or for the first $40 of backpack purchases. The annual tax holiday aligns with back-to-school shopping and is designed to offer financial relief to families and boost local business sales. Items purchased online also qualify if paid for and delivered within that tax-free period. We do have all of the details at eyeonannapolis.net. The finance director for the city of Annapolis, Jodee Dickinson, will step down at the end of the year. Dickinson, who has been with the city since 2018, cited a desire for a slower professional pace in her resignation letter. Now, Annapolis Mayor Gavin Buckley has praised Dickinson for her work in improving the city's finances, including elevating bond ratings and playing a crucial role in negotiating the Hillman Garage concession agreement. Human Resources say they're going to begin searching for her replacement at a later date. This next story reminded me that I do need to get up to Baltimore again sometime soon. The National Aquarium has opened up a new floating harbor wetland exhibit in the Inner Harbor, actually in the Inner Harbor, making a major milestone in the aquarium's Blueprint initiative. That $14 million project aims to restore a piece of the Chesapeake Bay's tidal marsh habitat and is home to various species, including blue crabs and river otters. Funded by a combination of private donations and federal support, the 10,000-square-foot exhibit is free to the public and designed to improve the health of the harbor as well. The exhibit's opening coincided with the aquarium's 43rd anniversary, and I tell you, man, I haven't been there probably in, I'm going to say, about 10 years. Up this weekend in the area, and go figure, finally what looks to be a very nice weather weekend and not a whole lot happening, but I may try for a bike ride on Saturday or Sunday up on the B&A Trail. That's always a fun time. But here down in Annapolis on Saturday, it is Dinner Under the Stars on West Street. That gets underway at about 5 p.m. Sunday is going to see Carriages on West Street from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., and that is an all-Corvette show. Really a lot of fun, a lot of classic cars there, a lot of muscle on West Street. Also, Sunday evening, the Art and Public Places Commission has their summer concerts at City Dock. That gets underway at 6:30. So there are a few things for you to consider. And, of course, you do want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight on Saturday at noon. This week, we chat with Jen Pastrone from Seeds for Success. And, yes, that is on my to-do list for this afternoon. Today on Canines and Crosstreks, we meet Dapper, a very dapper and cute and freshly neutered, very small 7-month-old black terrier mix. Listen to our spot now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for some irresistible photos and get all of the information on how you can adopt them. And again, don't forget that we have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We send it out to your email inbox at 7 p.m. every night. Yes, that is 366 days this year, all without a paywall. It's perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday. And here is a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, That's it. Now it's time to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world, and if we do, please leave a review somewhere, or even better, tell a friend to give us a listen. We also want to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. It is Friday, the weekend is here, and now it is time just to say have a great weekend, be nice to others, do something fun, and keep shopping local, tax-free local. Now hang tight because DCMDVA Weather is here, bringing the only locally forecasted weather report, and of course, Canines and Crosstreks, so do hang around for that. All that's coming your way in just a minute.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, August 9th. More showers and storms today as the remnants of Debbie pass by to the west and then the north, and then it's sunshine for days for the Annapolis region. Look for highs today in the lower mid-80s with winds gusting 30 or 40 miles per hour at times as Debbie moves by to the west, with skies then clearing later in the day and nighttime hours with winds settling down ahead of the weekend, which should be sunny and dry with highs in the mid to upper 80s both Saturday and Sunday, with similar conditions expected Monday through at least Wednesday of next week. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X each day for updates, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Anne Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Man, it's been a while since we've been back at the SPCA. It seems like we've been living at Annapolis Subaru for a while.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
There's a whole lot of stuff. And it's great stuff. You know, this is when we reached out to the community and asked for food. And guess what?
Looks like they delivered.
They totally delivered.
That looks like 1,000 pounds of Purina on the table here.
I know. It looks
I
like
think
the
it's
table's
more.
going to collapse, right?
That's a lot.
But it was really exciting because we were low on our food for our food bank and also for our dogs and cats. And we reached out, and it was Christmas with the Amazon trucks showing up in UPS and everybody else.
There you go.
Friskies.
We
a lot
are
of
set.
Friskies.
Everything.
Fancy feast.
I don't
You
see
getting
anything-
hungry, Billy?
Man.
Well, we're back here for Canines and Crosstreks at the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, and we've got a little black bat-looking dog running around on the table today.
Yes, he is a cutie. You know, he's one of many young dogs that we have now, which is weird. All of a sudden, in the past 2 weeks, we've been getting like 1-year-old.
Have we switched from little white fluffy dogs to little black fluffy
they
dogs?
have some color because this one, as you see, is black, and his name is Dapper. We're aging him at about 7 months old. As you saw, he walked in with his little party hat on, so he
Yeah.
just got neutered, and he is up for adoption, and he's cute as can be.
He seems pretty
loves
happy
to take
about that
walks.
whole
Yeah,
neutering thing.
happy and
It's tiny.
tiny. Yeah, he's a small one, so he'll probably stay small, but he's got the big ears, and he has the terrier face, as you can see.
Aw.
So he's super nice.
Very inquisitive, likes to run around, friendly, somewhat housebroken.
So
He was a little bit excited
can't
when he
tell
saw
his
us.
secrets here. What happens in this room stays in this room.
He did
right?
not make it a secret. He wanted everybody to know.
It's true. You're back fresh from Las Vegas. Or maybe not super fresh, but I mean, you were in
Yeah.
Vegas last. So
Tell us.
do we know anything
About what?
about whatever you want to tell us?
What do you want to know?
Subaru. What's going on with Subaru?
Everything's great.
Cool.
We got to see the 2026 Outback. So that's going to be a
Ooh,
full redesign. Should be pretty cool.
Nice.
They talked about some EV stuff coming down the pipeline.
Did they talk about the 20? I heard the 28th. There's going to be a new EV station wagon,
Yep.
but it's
Subaru
not an
station wagon?
Outback.
Oh,
It's
No.
going to be it's going to be like
There's going to be 4 total new EVs that are going to be kind of like the Solterra, like a partnership with Toyota. So there's going to be, a full size one, probably like size of the Ascent, probably one size of the Outback, the Solterra, and then another one probably a little bit smaller than that.
It's like in 28.
Yeah, right around there.
You know, that's probably like kind of when I might be into hopping on that EV bandwagon when because I mean, you're going to have more infrastructure. You're going to
Yes.
have, the
Yeah.
batteries are going to get better. And
yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, they're very excited about it. There was a lot of talk about it, and but in the meantime, they're also coming out with the Forester Hybrid, which is going to be
nice.
really cool. That'll be 2026, I believe. Yeah, redesign of the Outback. So the new Forester, the 2025 Forester, is still doing very well. The regular engines, the ICE engines, internal combustion engines are still people are still buying them. So.
Yeah.
How
How about the wilderness? Anything new with the wilderness? I love mine.
in 2026 there will be a wilderness
Forester.
Forester.
Yeah,
we knew that.
yeah.
We
saw
knew
it.
that.
It
You got to
looks
tell us
cool.
something we don't know, Billy. We already knew
Well, I
that.
can't tell you something you don't know. I can't. I told you, I signed an
Okay.
NDA.
Oh my gosh.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
There you go.
Well, Kelly, you're not alone in loving your
Crosstrek.
your Crosstrek Wilderness. Do you know who else loves their Crosstrek Wilderness?
Did you get one?
Who dat?
No. They prefer it over a Lamborghini that their husband bought them.
Really? See, I prefer it over the BMW.
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole
Oh,
Kidman.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's so cute.
Wow.
Yeah, she was on. She was on Victoria Beckham's podcast,
That's
and
so
they
pretty.
said, who's she married to? Tim.
Oh, Keith Urban.
Keith Urban, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
says,
Look at
but
that, right?
She's like, well, Keith bought me this Lamborghini, but I much prefer my little Subaru to go around town.
That's awesome.
See, I love mine. I went in for service to Annapolis Subaru for the first time.
Yeah. How was your experience?
Fabulous.
Love
it was
it.
great. I liked all I was even texting while I was there. Okay, I love the comfortable chairs. I like the snacks. I was in and out under an hour.
Beautiful.
Yes. And it was busy because the waiting room was actually full.
That's what my
So-
friend Paul said. He said that he couldn't even get to the mall to do some futzy stuff because it was done so quickly.
They said, oh, it'll be done within an hour. And I thought, yeah, it's okay. I've heard that many times from other dealerships. And I didn't even get into I was like, it's okay. I'll do all my emails and everything. But it was great. Everybody
See,
was
what you're
super
saying
friendly.
is that we set an expectation and we exceeded it.
That is exactly right.
I
And everybody was
love
very
that.
friendly.
Love it.
And I loved the whole printout at the end because they explained everything and all the tests that
Yeah.
were done on the car.
The
way to
multi-point
do business.
inspection. Yeah.
Mhm.
Set it and exceed it
It
all
was
the
great.
time.
It was really a great
Love
experience.
it. Well, I'm happy to hear that. And you didn't even tell me you were coming in.
I didn't have to. See?
Yeah. See?
They just did it without even.
I like it. Well, good.
Well, you know who else is exceeding expectations is Canines and Crosstreks. I was looking at your adoptables, Kelly, and the only ones that I'm seeing on the
I
website are
know.
Harpy and Bonnie and Clyde. And they've just been from the past 2 weeks. And
That's
all,
right.
and all of the Huskies seem to be gone too.
The Huskies are gone. That's right.
All the puppies?
The Huskies.
No, the
No.
Huskies.
The
Yeah.
Huskies. Yeah.
Because there were a bunch of Huskies there for a while.
Oh, yeah. Renegade and
Chocolate and Hershey.
that's
and
right. Mhm.
Red Hot.
Red Hot.
and-
Yeah. They've all been going home and they actually went home
Man.
together. We still have the Jester, who is that male dog, the little rat terrier mix. Remember, he had two little
talk to
girlfriends.
Jester.
Right, but he had two girlfriends, and then we had the puppies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so is Jester the dad?
Yeah, Jester's the dad.
Yeah,
Right.
So he's the last
boy.
to go.
No, we actually all three are still here. The mom, and then Jester, and
Oh,
Some
man.
people just don't want that drama.
I don't.
Did the girlfriend get adopted?
No, we just bonded them all yesterday, so now they're going to be a threesome
Bonded
forever.
all
They're
of
going to be
them?
a threesome forever.
Oh my god!
How does one bond dogs? Is that like duct tape involved
No,
here?
no. I hope not. But
I mean, I get personality wise they get bonded, but I mean,
well, they came in together, and he literally was like crying. I mean, he's neutered now, but he was So he was crying just to be with them and hang out with them. And you should have seen like their reunion when they saw each other. They all like snuggled up and everything. So now they're all in the same run together. So anyone out there looking for 3 dogs, I know that's asking a lot, but they're fabulous dogs. Like they went out to 3 events over the weekend and they were just great. All of them. They're great with kids. They're great with adults,
Awesome.
other dogs.
No drama.
No drama. There was no arguing.
dad
There
behaved.
was
He
nothing.
wasn't like sniffing around on
No.
other dogs' butts or anything like that.
No, he was loyal to that threesome.
Very
Wow.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we need home for those 3
Yes.
and Dapper.
And they weren't technically on the show.
They weren't. We just talked about them.
No.
That's right. We talked about them. So they don't have to be in the group of
True.
whether they.
That was like our Maury episode.
Right. That was Marley, Snuggles, and Jester, and then they had the puppies that were Jimmy, Bob, Burger, and Jean.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Rat terriers.
Also, I went to the Jest Fest 2024 on Facebook, and that date for folks who want to put on the calendar is October 5th up in Davidson.
Yeah.
And tickets, I guess, are available now on Eventbrite, but you can get them right through the Facebook page and look for Jest Fest 2024. Find out what that's all about.
Yeah. It's
And
gonna be
support it
great.
if you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Is it going to be in the same?
Yeah,
wonderful,
same farm,
beautiful farm?
Fairview Farm.
Yes.
Yep. So we're
Is that
sponsoring it
pretty?
again this year. Looking forward to
It's a great
great,
setup for it.
a great turnout. Yeah. John.
Couple months later and a couple degrees cooler.
Yeah. Last year was hot. John is actually Jess's husband is actually boxing. In
in DC, right?
Yeah, in DC at the Anthem. I can't remember what is that called? Battle. Battle. Fight for a cure.
Box for a
I
cure.
think
Or
it's
something
Fight for
like
a
that.
Cure. Yeah. So he's been training and getting into that. So that'll be mid-September, I believe, that he will step into the ring and.
So
try to-
everybody just kind of gives money towards
Yes,
his
you
win
can donate.
and
Yep.
stuff.
So
Yeah.
John Beard, you can look up John Beard Fight for a Cure, I believe it is, and you can donate money
That's so
on
great.
the site. Everyone has
Last
a goal.
year was Lindsay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, the outcome is good for him.
Yeah.
Lots of great stuff Subaru is doing for the cancer,
That's
fight.
great.
That's
Absolutely.
true. In Just Fest and with the Ullman Foundation and everything else.
Yeah, we just delivered a bunch of blankets to the Ullman Foundation a couple weeks ago. So
I
did
saw
see that
those
on your
pictures.
Facebook.
Yeah.
They were the cutest.
Yep, I
girls
brought
and stuff.
Sloan
Yes.
down.
Yeah,
Sloan
she
helped
looked
out.
so cute.
yeah, she was really excited to
be
do
part of
that. Yeah, so it's
Signing
cool.
her name up on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was really, really neat. Did a whole tour down there. That whole facility is phenomenal. So
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Nice.
That's
really
awesome.
cool.
And I got my harness for the puppy plunge. It's not my harness, but it's a harness for my camera.
Oh my gosh.
So your job
Is to find the right dog.
is to find a right dog for me.
Or you could just wear it and go in the
Yeah,
water
pretend.
with the dog. Just get on. It's like, race into the Muscle Beach. Yeah.
Yeah, that's August 25th. So that's in a couple
Mhm.
weeks. And down at Camp Let's. And that's always a lot of fun. 11 to
2.
2.
Mhm.
So if you've got your big dogs or your little dogs, bring them down to Camp Let's there. And that's always a lot of fun. And do you let the dogs from the shelter go in?
Yeah, we do. We
Okay.
actually just bring a couple of them that we know are going to enjoy that day because, it can be a long day for them too. So we do have our mobile unit there with adoptables. So we'll have the cats and hopefully some kittens there. And then we'll take 2 to 3 adoptable dogs too.
Okay, well, I'll have to harness one of them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than then I looked like that weird guy at the puppy plunge going to random people saying, "Can I
Can
put
I
a camera
attach
on
this?"
your dog?"
So can he go in the water or no?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You can go
really?
in underneath.
This is going to be awesome.
If I got a second one, it's actually got a mount for 2. It's got one that would mount on the chest and one that mounts on the back over their head.
Oh my gosh.
So you could get,
Nice.
whatever.
There was a dog last year that came in and everyone was laughing. I mean, he was like the entertainment because he was just circling and circling, running in and running out. I mean, he would be a perfect one. And I think it's actually a friend's dog. So maybe we'll have to he would be the perfect dog.
But that's a day that needs to go on the calendar.
Absolutely. So it's a
Sunday, August 25th down at Camp Platts. Always a fun time, no matter whether it's reasonably cool or hot. It's just a great place to be. And there's a great bunch of people there and a lot of good food and a lot of fun.
It's going to be great.
Looking forward to it.
Let's get Dapper a home. He's sitting there.
He's falling asleep in my lap.
He's like, yeah, I'm down for it.
He's like, that neuter just wore me out. He's cute, isn't he?
He really is. He's got those big, huge. He's got the ears that are oversized for his head, but they stick straight up, and
he looks happy.
He is. So, and he just came in. You said,
yeah, he's only been here about 6 days.
Okay, and he would be perfect for pretty much anybody. I mean, it seems like he's getting along with the other animals and the dogs and stuff like
absolutely.
that. Fine here, so,
yeah, and you can see he's not that interested in the cats.
Right.
So that's good.
And the cats are not interested in him.
Jimmy's been hiding.
He was here a little bit ago.
He's like, all my counter space is gone.
That's right. We took his space for food.
But anyhow, so AnnapolisSubaru.com is where you need to go. You can't get those 26s or 27s or 28s just yet, but
not
got
yet.
Plenty of the 25 Foresters and the Crosstreks and everything else that's there. And if you're ever looking for service and want to get in and out in less than an hour, that's where you got to go.
Yes.
Very cool. You just pull up into that garage and it just
didn't even have an
magical.
Huh? Nice. Express service.
It says can't beat it.
Working the way that it should. I like it.
And Dapper here is ready to go. What's he got? A couple days before he can go home, or
he can actually go home with his little party hat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and how long is he going to be in that party hat for?
Oh gosh, he probably has another 5 days.
Okay. So Dapper is ready to go home. That'd be nice to bring him in and get him out real quickly.
Yes, absolutely.
And,
little guy.
Before he hangs out with the wrong crowd here and starts to smoke and gets into that pack of edibles over there. And
yeah, you got to keep him away from the seasoned vets.
That's right.
But if you'd like to check out Dapper, you can go to AACSPCA.org as well as any of the other puppies. But you can't see all the ones that have been on the show except for Harpy, Bonnie, and Clyde, because they're all going away.
That's it.
They're home. They're home.
So, well, make your phone calls, make your calendar marks for the 25th of August and also the 5th of October. I guess we'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Sounds good.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.